Good morning, children. Today, in this video, we are going to study about lesson 3, The Brave Tailor, self-confidence and courage. Yes, children, in the previous video, we read the lesson and I told you the pronunciation, how to read the lesson, and we have seen some warm-up exercise. Now, in this video, we are going to see the explanation. Okay, so I'm going to explain you the story. Okay, children. So, the brave tailor, self confidence, and courage. Now, listen, children. See the slide. You will see, is it enough to be physically strong, or do you need to be clever to face a challenge? Read the story to find out. See, children, this story is basically about a man who is a tailor. Okay, that's why the name of the lesson is The Brave Tailor. Okay, the writer is asking, is it enough to be physically strong? If I am physically strong, and is it enough for me? If my mind is not working, I am not mentally strong or mentally clever. See, clever doesn't mean that you got half full marks in your exam, so you are clever. No, children. Clever means you should know how to face a challenge in life. Yes, so this story tells us about not only physically strong we should be, but also we should be clever to face a challenge in life. Right now we all are clever, yes children, because we are sitting at home, staying safe. We are adopting all the rules, we can say. We are taking all the cleanliness step. Okay, so all these things means we are cleverly we are facing the challenge in this coronavirus period. So children, this story is not about coronavirus, but this story is about a brave tailor. Yes children, this story is about the brave tailor. So let's see the story. One lovely summer day, a humble tailor was working in his shop when a woman selling thread passed by. See children, you can see humble. See in the picture you can understand humble tailor. Children, what do you mean by humble? If you see the meaning in your book, it is given. Humble means, children, actually, if you will see, it is having a low rank or social position. Okay. So if you will see a humble tailor, it means it is having a something low rank in, or we can say social position. His social position is somehow low. Okay, why it is low? Because he every day he is working hard, then he is getting money, but every day he has to physically and mentally also he have to work. Yes children, so see children, if you will see the story, he was a humble tailor who was working in his shop. Okay, so his shop was there and it was a summer day. Okay, so when a woman selling thread passed by, so he was working. While he was working, one woman, she was selling thread. She passed by. She told him about two giants who were causing a lot of trouble by robbing travelers in the kingdom. So that woman who passed by, who was selling the thread, she told the humble tailor that two giants are there and they are causing a lot of trouble. Now children, what do you mean by giants? In the story, if you will see, giant means a very large strong person who are cruel and stupid. See the picture, you will understand. See the man, he is a giant man. In this story, giant means it is actually a very large strong, or we can say person who is cruel in and stupid. Okay, so he is creating problem, we can say, for people, okay, by robbing travelers in the kingdom. So it was a story of olden days. So that time in that kingdom, people were there are kingdom, and in that kingdom this woman, she is telling the tailor, the humble tailor, that two giants are there and they are causing a lot of trouble by by robbing travelers. Now children, what do you mean by robbing? It means stealing money. Yes children, nowadays also robbing take place when people they don't know how to earn money, or they don't have they are poor. So not only poor, but all the poor, they are not robbing. Okay, we can say the people who want money from shortcut methods. They don't want to do hard work, they only want money. So you can see in the picture, see this man with gun, he is a robber and he is robbing this man, he is taking all the money. Okay, so here the woman who was selling thread, she told the humble tailor that there was a giant, and what he is doing in his kingdom, he is robbing. Yes, he is robbing the money from the travelers. Travelers means children who are traveling from one place to another. So we will say that there were two giants. Okay, so the king had announced that anyone who caught them could request the princess to marry him. So the king said, he had announced, children. What do you mean by announced? Told people officially. See children, nowadays if Pradhan Mantri tell us something, so we are getting all that news in the news channel. Yes, but nowadays we are having social media also. But in olden days, children, when there were king, so they are announcing it. One man is coming and he is announcing it officially. Okay, so what he announced, the king announced that anybody who caught them, who the two giants, could request the princess to marry him. So the princess, princess, king daughter. So if you will caught the giant, if anybody will caught the giant, then he can request the princess to marry. Request, not marry, request. Means he can request ki, can you marry me? Okay, so this made the humble tailor imagine the nice idea of marrying the beautiful princess. So the humble tailor, he was imagining. What he was imagine means what children? To form a picture. Sometimes we also imagine, no? Sometimes we also form picture in our mind, children, of what something might be like. Yes, something we think, it is like that, it is like this. So we imagine in it. Like if your mother, if your father is saying, today in the evening I will give you ice cream. So from the morning we started imagining in our picture, in our world, that yes, I will eat this ice cream, this flavor ice cream. So that is called imagination. So here the humble tailor, he is also imagining the nice idea of marrying the beautiful princess. Yes children, then children what happened. You can see in the slide. Yes, see then, see all the meanings are there. See this tailor and this woman who is selling the thread, she is passing by. Then what happened children? So he started searching for the giant. See, if you can see the picture, this of your textbook page number 30, you will understand that so he started searching for the giant. Who started searching for the giant? Yes, the humble tailor. After traveling for a long time, the tailor reached the forest where the giants lived. It was a hot afternoon and the giants were sleeping. See, after traveling for a long time, see the humble tailor, he traveled for a long time and at last he reached to the forest. Yes, and where he see the giants. Okay, there the giants live. Where? In the forest. It was a hot afternoon, as you know, it was a summer day. So it was a hot afternoon and the giants were sleeping. They were sleeping under the trees. See children, in the picture you can see. Yes children, they were snoring loudly. See children, this is called snoring. Yes children, what do you mean by snoring children? When we breathe noisily through one's mouth and nose in sleep. Children, it happens now. Your father, sometimes your grandfathers, when they are sleeping, and sometimes we are listening their snoring noise. So we are telling our parents if they are snoring, Papa, please don't snore, na? I can't sleep. Yes. So these two giants, they were also snoring. Okay, it means they were sleeping very deeply. Yes, children, and the tailor could hear their snores from a long distance. From a long distance, as you can see in the picture, see, he can see the snoring sound. He followed the sounds and found the giant sleeping under a tree. He found the sound. Okay, he found the giants and who all are sleeping under a tree. Then what happened, children? See, the tailor hid behind the tree. He then picked up a stone quietly and threw it at the first giant. See the next slide, children. You will understand. Yes, the tailor hid behind a tree and he then picked up a stone quietly and threw it at the first giant. The giant woke up and looked around in anger because he was sleeping and he saw that somebody, not he saw, he was hit by a stone. So he woke up in a very anger mood. Yes, but he did not see anybody except his friend. But nobody was there. So he thought might be his friend had hit him and he was now pretending to sleep. Pretending means, children, sometimes we pretend that we have not done this. Okay, so like that, he is also pretending. He is thinking, the first giant is thinking, nobody is there. So who hit the stone on me? So he was thinking maybe he was my friend and he was pretending to sleep. वो नाटक कर रहा है सोने का. Yes, he woke up his friend and shouted at him. His friend said he had not hit him. Actually, the friend not hit him. Who hit the stone? Yes, the tailor, the humble tailor. Yeah, but he was not there. He was hiding somewhere. So they both went back to sleep again. So he woke up his friend and he shouted at him that why you hit me the stone. But as his friend said, he had not hit him. They both went back to sleep again. Then again the tailor picked up another stone from behind the tree. And children, he threw it to the second giant now. The giant woke up now angrily. Now he thought his friend, the first giant, had hit him with the stone. So he hit his sleeping friend with the same stone. Okay, he also thought that nobody is here. So who hit me with the stone? So he again think, again my friend is pretending to sleep. Okay, so his friend woke up and hit him on the head. So they started fighting. A fierce fight started, children. Now children, what do you mean by fierce? See children, in the picture you can see physically violent and frightening. See, very violently, very frightening. Means if you can see that fight, you will also get shocked. Okay. So here also a fierce fight started between the two giants. The two giants pulled up trees and hit each other with them very hard. Soon they were both hurt badly that they fell to the ground. They started fighting so much. उन्होंने इतने झगड़े किए कि वो दोनों ही गिर गए नीचे. Yes, they were unable to move and lay there still. They can't even move. They fight so fiercely, so embarrassingly, we can say, that they can't even move. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है हम भी झगड़ा करते हैं पर हम ऐसा झगड़ा नहीं करते कि we can't stand up. Yes, but they fight very badly. We can say that they can't even unable to move, children. And then what happened, children? See, yes, the tailor was very happy. Why he was happy? Because he was remembering the words of that woman who was passing by, and she was we can say she is sailing the thread. She told, if you will caught, the king said, announced that if you caught the two giants, you will be you have the opportunity to request the princess to marry. So that's why the tailor was very happy. He tied them to a tree and went to the king's place. He told the whole story to the king in the presence of the courtiers and the princess. See children, what do you mean by courtiers? People who are sitting in the court of king. Like we have seen Birbal who identifies the thief. Lesson number 2, in that we have seen Akbar is having courtiers. Courtiers mean the people who are sitting in the court, दरबार में जो लोग बैठते हैं, and the princes were also there. Okay, so everyone was amazed. See children, amazed means very surprised. You are also feeling surprised, no? See, everybody is, see, when we feel surprise, yes, when we feel surprise, yes, so everyone was amazed. The king was very pleased, means very happy about something, that it thanked the tailor. He sent his men to arrest the giants. And then what happened, children? See, the giants you can see in the picture. And the princess said that she wanted to marry the humble tailor. Yes, children. Now the tailor was delighted. Delighted means very pleased, very happy. Their grand wedding took place at the court, and the whole kingdom celebrated, and all the people praised the brave tailor. The tailor and his wife lived happily ever after. So here we can say grand wedding we are having. Okay, grand means what, children? Very impressive and important. Some marriage we are going there, so we see, oh my god, it is very grand ceremony, means it is very important and very impressive, children. So like that, this wedding of the tailor, humble tailor, and the princess was a grand one, and they celebrated with all the people, and everyone is praising the brave tailor. Yes, children. So see, children, every time, see, the giants, they were very strong physically, but if you are strong and if you don't have mind, it will not work, children. So moral of the story is, we should be brave in our life also. Not always, don't think and don't underestimate yourself that I am not strong, I am weak. No, your mind is very important, children. You should know in situation, if there is bad situation, how to handle that situation, how to behave in that situation. You have to think bravely, cleverly. Okay, children. So hope you understand this. Thank you and have a nice day.